Hey you guys, so today I'm going to show you how to curl your hair. So let's get started. Okay, so first I'm going to show you what it looks like with my first 4-piece clip extension in. I usually like to do the biggest clips or the most clips on the bottom of my head, kind of by the nape, because I feel like that's where I can kind of hide these clips more, because I feel like if I put the 4 clip up here or like right here, sometimes I have a hard time trying to hide it. So next I'm going to go on with my 3 clip, and then I'm just going to part my hair a little bit above my last one, because I still like to have that length. So make sure it's brushed. One thing that I've learned with extensions is if it's not brushed, when you put it in your hair, then it makes it kind of hard to hide the clips, because sometimes there can be knots and stuff. So there's my second row, and as you can tell, I mean, my hair normally is pretty long. My natural hair, let's see, it ends right here. I mean, it's not super long, but I can kind of hide it a little bit better, but so that's with the second one. All right, so then that's what I do for kind of the pieces on the bottom, because I feel like if I go higher than that, let me show you what it looks like. Because I feel like if I go higher than that, then it's a little bit harder to hide. So then for this one, I kind of do, let's see, kind of do a slant. So I take it and then I do a slant, kind of like a slant. So it hides it a little bit better. It blends with your hair a lot better, I've noticed. So just clip it in. And then you gotta play with it a little bit, because sometimes it's kind of a bother, but. All right, and then the last one we'll do about right here. Okay, we'll clip this one up. Stick it down. All right, we'll take it out. There. So as you can tell, they blend really well. These are the Bellamy extensions, so I really like them. All right. So now that these are in, you want to make sure before you start curling your hair that you have them hidden. So at home you can use a mirror and kind of like look behind to see if all of the clips are not showing. So what I'm going to do now, so I'm going to take, I just have this straightener. This is kind of an old one. I've had it for a long time. I think I got it at Sally's, and it's the one and only. So I don't know if you know that brand, but it's pretty good. So what I do now is I'm gonna resection my hair. I usually like to do it in sections because I feel like it's easier. So I split my hair in 2 sections, and then I split it again in half. So this is how I'm going to do my sections. So what I'm gonna do, I kind of take sections about this size. I mean, not too small, but not too big. So then I kind of like to go through it once or twice to get it kind of hot. Flip it, and then you're just gonna pull it out. I like to pull it out up, like in front of my face, because I feel like that gives me the most volume. And then usually, because I don't like my ends to be, you know, very curly, I'm just gonna run it along like that. So that curl's done, so really easy. I'm gonna do a few more curls to show you guys what it looks like. And then also another trick that I like to do, because if you have shorter hair, I know that blending your extensions is kind of hard. So if you want to grab like your normal hair, like your normal length of hair, let's see, right here's mine, and then just kind of grab part of the extension so it's together. So then when you curl it, it'll be as if it's one curl. So it's a lot easier to do and make it blend. So do that. And then pull it up and by your face. And then I like to twirl it with my fingers. I feel like it curls it more when I do that. So there we go. All right, and then on to the next one. See, go like that. So it really does not take very long at all. What I sometimes like to do before, I like to sometimes run my fingers through it because I want to see what it looks like after I do that. So if there's pieces I want to be a little bit more curlier, then I'll curl that. So there we go. I like that. And then I know some people like to curl, you know, away from their face and then towards their face, but I'm not a huge fan. If you like it, you know, that's definitely okay, but I feel like for me, I like to have all my curls kind of go all together. So I normally just curl away from my face. So, all right, so I'm gonna take this section down now that this, now that this is done, I'm gonna take some more down. And my hair's kind of light right now. I actually just barely did it. My mom helped me, but I kind of like it. Sometimes when you get your hair done, you're not sure if you like it. Liking it like a couple days later, so. All right, so I'm gonna keep this piece out for now. And then I'm just gonna start with this piece. I'm gonna pull it out in front of my face, give it a twirl like that. So that's kind of what your curl will look like. Just kind of keep that one out for now. We'll go on to the next section. Kind of how your hair lays, that's how I like to take my sections. So you have like a mix of your hair and then your extensions. So, all right, and then this one, we'll do the same thing. Kind of if you pull up, I've noticed that you'll have more volume, but definitely when you pull it out, I don't know why it gives you like a lot more volume, but okay. See, that one might be a little too curly. Okay. All right, so then once we have a couple pieces, I'm gonna go back and do this guy. Pull it in front of my face, twirl it, and maybe do like the ends, like that. And then sometimes you'll find, just because it's not perfect, you'll grab some pieces with it, but you can just set those aside since they're already curled. into that motion. So kind of like that. And then as for me, I really like to have my curls more close to my roots, just because I feel like it gives me more volume too. So I'm gonna try and do those with pieces closer to my scalp. Just like that. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to clip this part, this front part up. I'm going to do the rest of my hair. I'm going to speed it up because it will take a little bit. Okay, so as you guys can tell, it's definitely a lot bigger, and I like it. So I'm gonna take this section down and show you guys how I do the front part. Okay, so what I like to do is I'll take a part section in the back. I'm gonna run it through it, and then I'm gonna take it and go all the way front, like that, and kind of push it in the back. Run it through a couple times. Just like that. Okay, so I don't like to let my curls cool that much, so I'm gonna run my fingers through them right now. As you can tell, it's really big. All right, so I'm gonna do this other side. I'm gonna speed it up again, and then I'll come back and show you guys how I do the front on this side. So I'll be right back. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you how I do the front. Again, it's really simple. Just pull it in front of you. You get this nice curl. It's a cute little curl. If you guys like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next video.